Students, today I'm going to talk to you about the fourth technique of invention generating ideas, that is moodling. As I discussed the invention technique with you people before, as it is a pre-writing skill, and we use these pre-writing skills and we use the techniques in this pre-writing in order to generate new ideas before starting our writing process. The writing process that we are discussing here is the academic writing process, in which your presentations, your essay writing, your dissertation writing, your research paper writing come. And for all these kinds of writings, what you have to do is, first of all, you need ideas. If you don't have any idea, you cannot do any kind of writing. So before writing, you need to generate some ideas. In order to generate the ideas, the techniques that we discussed before, there are four techniques that we discussed before are brainstorming, pre-writing, mind mapping, and modeling. In the previous lectures, I have discussed brainstorming, free writing, and mind mapping with you in detail. Today, I am going to talk about the fourth technique of generating ideas, that is modeling. What actually is modeling? What do we mean by modeling? It is basically a technique which was used in the early 20th century to essentially means dawdling and frittering away time while letting your mind wander and chew on thoughts in a relaxed way. So, what we basically do while we are moodling is just dawdling. We just, using a lot of time in which we are not doing anything. We are just letting our minds wander so that new thoughts and ideas may come to our minds in a relaxed way. As we have done the previous techniques as well, brainstorming, then free writing, then mind mapping, modeling is different than all these techniques. In the previous techniques, we were supposed to write down the ideas that were coming in our mind quickly. Specifically, in free writing technique, we do not stop. We keep on writing whatever is coming to our mind, and even if nothing is coming to our mind, we write the same sentence again and again so as not to stop our writing process. But when we come to the technique of modeling, we do not write anything. We just keep on thinking in a relaxed manner until we come to a specific idea that we think we should write down. There is no hurry in this manner. It basically means daydreaming with a pencil in your hand. You can also do it on a computer. So you are daydreaming, you are sitting, there is a pencil and a paper, and during this daydreaming, new thoughts or ideas may hit your mind, and you may want to put them down on a piece of paper. This is what modeling is about. But which method is better? Is it better to carry on your modeling with a pencil and a paper, or is it better to write on a computer using Word, Microsoft Word, or some other software or program which allows you to write down while you are thinking, sitting quietly? So it is said that it is better to do it with the added quiet of a pencil and a paper. Don't forget that when you are modeling, you are basically daydreaming, you are just letting your mind drift. You are not supposed to be pressurized into writing anything until and unless you do not want to, You don't force yourself to write until you are moved to do so. So there's no hurry when you are modeling. So when you are in this relaxed manner and sitting and thinking about new ideas that may hit your mind, it is better to use a pencil and a paper. So using a pencil and a paper is far better than using a computer device. It is useful for what? Moodling. Moodling is useful for more experienced writers who will not immediately discard the ideas and who are very patient. So modeling is not for the writers who are impatient with their ideas, with their writing process, and who just want to write down whatever is coming to their minds and be done with it. Modeling is useful for such writers who will wait patiently for the new ideas and who may also not discard the ideas that are coming to their mind. It can also produce some very innovative and interesting ideas. So modeling is useful in the production of innovative ideas and the interesting ideas. As a lot of ideas may come to a human mind is a very complex device. So whatever ideas are coming to the mind of a writer while he or she is sitting in a relaxed manner may prove to be very interesting. How to model? Now, what is the procedure of modeling? Give yourself an hour or so. Time is essential in this technique, in this process. You are not to hurry yourself. You are going to sit relaxed with a lot of time on your hand. Sit at your desk, preferably in front of a window. Right? So it means that the sitting should be comfortable and the sitting should be such which help your mind open up, not close down. If you're just sitting on your table with a computer or a laptop in a closed room without any windows, you may not get new ideas in your mind as it gives you a sense of confinement. But if you sit down in at such a place where there is a concept of openness, this concept of openness may come through a window, may come through a door, or you may like to sit outdoors in a quiet corner. Next step is to get a pen, pencil, and a paper or a computer. So whatever you want to write down with, either a pen, pencil, and a paper or a computer. Next step is then sit down and daydream. Do not force anything. Only write a word when you feel it must be written. If you don't feel like it, don't write. So you have to keep on sitting and you don't force yourself to write a word unless and until you don't feel like you should write something. So there's no hurry. It can be on a topic or off topic. So whatever you are writing may be either on the topic that you are writing at or off the topic as well. It does not matter. Do not worry about grammar at this stage of moodling. As it is a pre-writing skill, your actual process of writing will come later. At this stage, you don't have to worry about the correct sentences or the grammar. Next point is, do not worry even if you don't write one word for even an hour. You're still using your imagination. So the use of imagination is very important. Your imagination should keep on working, and even if you do not write anything for an hour or even more than an hour, it does not matter. Let the dust off your mind settle and gain access to the deepest level of your mind and creativity. Remember, creativity is such a process where your mind is at work. What you create is through your mind. What you create may come out of the deepest level of your mind. So what you have to do is you have to, sort through your mind. You have to, look into your mind, into the deepest corner, and you may find something creative. What you chewed on today will brilliantly show up on another day. So whatever you are thinking at the moment will definitely help you out in your process of writing. Give yourself some days of writing, nothing to want to write something. So it is completely okay if you say that I am unable to write and it has been some days I've been sitting with my pen and a paper. You need to give yourself some time. If you're not writing anything and you are just stuck, you probably need to push yourself to write. So if you feel that you are stuck even after some days, then you need to push yourself, but not on the very first day. Moodling can produce some of the most original ideas. So the production of original ideas usually comes through the process of moodling. It can be very helpful in creative writing as well, or in the writing where the writer has to select the topic himself. So in such a writing where the topic is not given to you by your teacher or by your supervisor, this technique is very helpful when you have to select the topic of your writing yourself. Through this technique, as you explore your mind, you may come upon some idea that you would like to work at. Talk to yourself. The next step of generating ideas is talking to yourself. Some people often find themselves saying, I know what I want to say, and it's just that I can't figure out how to put it in writing. So, if this is the case for you, you try dictating your thoughts on tape or a digital recording device. After several minutes, listen to what you have recorded and write down the ideas you want to incorporate into your paper. If you don't have a recording device, ask a friend to write down some of the main points you make as you talk about your ideas. So this is the next technique after moodling, that if you feel that you are that person who think while speaking, and while you speak you can put your thoughts into some order, but when you sit down to write it down it becomes difficult for you. So in such a manner what you can do is that you can use a recording device, and you can record your thoughts as you are speaking on the device, and after some minutes you can listen to what you have recorded, and then you can pick out the ideas from that recording and that you want to incorporate into your writing. So, and then if you don't have a recording device, what you can do is that you can ask a friend to write down some of the main points you make as you talk about your ideas. After talking to yourself and generating ideas, the next step is listing. List all the ideas that you can think of that are connected to the topic or the subject that you want to explore. So the ideas that are coming to your mind that are connected to the topic that you are writing at, you can list all of them down. Consider any idea or observation as valid and worthy of listing. Go for quantity at this point. At this stage of listing, you have to go for quantity. So all the ideas that are coming to your mind should be written in the format of a list. List quickly and then set your list aside for a few minutes. Come back and read your list and then do the listing exercise again. So this again is a very good technique and it can be used as a free writing skill. You can write down all of your thoughts and ideas that are coming to your mind in the format of a list. And then later on you can come back to your list and you can read all the ideas again. So this was all about the first step of the writing process, that is invention, and we discussed the four main techniques and two minor techniques. The four main techniques that we discussed in the process of invention are brainstorming, free writing, mind mapping, and moodling. And then we discussed two sub techniques that are talking to yourself and listing. I hope you have understood the whole invention process.